Hey people, what's up? So let's talk about grip real quick and just a quick little couple drills we can do to help us build grip. And you can do this a lot at the house in dry practice and a lot at the range for short, not a lot of rounds, and you can do it from an indoor range, from draw, from holster, from table. I like to do it from the table to get people really starting to get that repeatability. So what we're going to talk about here is building the grip and a couple different ways of pressuring, okay? A couple different ways for you to clamp and pressure on this gun. Now, the biggest thing is you want to choose one of these styles or make some sort of hybrid of one of these styles. I have a grip video that's all about these. It goes in depth. It's 15 minutes long or so that goes in depth on each style. And then I'm going to add a few things here though to do a short version of it. So first things first, we want to be able to build the grip. So the biggest thing I want you to do is do table starts like this, where you're picking the pistol up, you're flagging this thumb high, and you're forcing the gun as you put this hand on. You're taking the gun, forcing it around, putting it in the right spot, and building that grip. So you can build that thing like that all the time and crush that gun. Clamping the gun, not squeezing the gun, but clamping it like a vise. Now, the biggest thing that I think a lot of people can really benefit from is a simple repositioning of their strong hand. A lot of people were taught to line up this bone in the arm. Now, this does nothing. This does so much of nothing, it's laughable. Now, for Weaver or something, this might be a thing, but for straight out in front of your face shooting, this is laughable. So what I want people to do is, instead of being lined up like this, I want you to wrap that strong hand further around the gun. What this is going to do is open up this back corner of the back strap so you can get in on that thing. So no matter what style of grip pressure you like to use out of these couple that I'm going to show you, that back corner of the back strap, you being able to get to that back corner of the back strap, that'll allow you to be very high on the pistol, very aggressive with your support hand, and still get a slide lock, anything. So what I want you to do is start playing with these styles. Now, styles are the Vogel style. So I want you to think about a horseshoe or a wishbone and trying to rip that horseshoe open. Okay, so horseshoe, I want you to think about opening that horseshoe. Inward rotational pressure. So I'm trying to take the gun and take these three fingers and rip that gun and just twist that gun this way. And this hand comes on and counters that back. So I want you to pick the gun up, flag this thumb high. As you're picking the gun up and placing this hand on it, you're pushing that hand around. So you push this hand around a little further. You're flagging that thumb. You build that up in and then clamp it on. That's the first style. Second style is Seeklander style, where I want you to think about tightening a jar and loosening a jar. So really driving your hand in that back corner of the back strap. So there you're trying to open the gun this way, twisting, tightening that gun, and loosening the gun. So you're counter rotating and creating a ton of force, driving this hand in, and it just creates a ton of force without squeezing power. All you have to do is be nice and firm and let the rest of your body and your bone structure go and create all that force. So then there's another style that's more of a Frank Proctor style. So I want you to think about, okay, this gun doesn't have a mag in it right now. I want you to think about getting on the gun nice and high, aggressive, in that back corner of the back strap, really torqued in. And then think about taking the elbows and rolling them down and clamping and trying to crush shut your mag well. So, okay, some people really love that style. And then the next style is kind of an isometric push-pull style, where you're pushing just a little bit out with your right hand or your strong hand, and then you're taking the fingers of your non-dominant hand and kind of pulling back and driving the hand, so a motion like this, okay, clamping in on that back corner of the back strap like that. So I'm pushing out just a little bit and then pulling back and clamping in with those fingers. And then my style is kind of a hybrid of all those. So with the Glock, I use a little bit more Vogel heavy, and with the Beretta 1911, stuff like that, I'll use a little bit more Seeklander heavy. But it's just a style where I use the trigger guard to aid in some of that. And what I'll tell you is, if you play with these, you'll do work. And building grip. Think about building grip. Okay, so first drill we're going to do is the table start. So I want you to simply, no big deal, not in a rush or anything, I want you to pick that gun up safely, flag that thumb, drive the hand around to the perfect position, set, build, 3 rounds. Okay? All right, and play with each one of these as you do this. Okay, we pick that gun up, we drive it into the hand. I'm repositioning my gun hand as I drive on, build, playing with the different styles. Build, drive. Okay, and all I'm doing is just playing with these different styles as I mess around here. Okay, 3 rounds, bang, bang, bang. See what the sights are telling you, see what the gun feels like, and be overly aggressive at first. Overly aggressive. You can always back off. Clamp like a maniac. Really clamp this gun down and just super, super aggressively at first, and then start to chill. Table starts are so good for a lot of things, okay? Table start, pick that thing up, build that grip. Awesome.